Our week-long road trip continues in Perry, where a large, empty, historic home sits quietly in the heart of downtown. But WTXL ABC 27's Christina Resnick explains why some say it's not as quiet as it may seem.
Christopher James moved to Perry about 10 years ago to open Christopher's Christmas shop. He says he loves selling holiday items all year long. And it's not just holiday cheer he offers. In the fall, brave souls can wander through a haunted house that James creates behind the shop.
It starts in one area, and then it goes throughout 8 buildings, and we have a maze.
But ghosts aren't just a part of Halloween for Christopher. To him, they're real. Welcome to Greystone Manor. People from across the country have visited this house not just because of its historical roots, but because they say ghosts haunt the home.
There's definitely something going on in that place.
James owned the house for a few years, running his Christmas shop and ghost tours inside. He says J.C. Calhoun built a large stone house in 1904 as a wedding present for his daughter. But when her husband-to-be died in a stagecoach accident, she didn't want to live there. It became a hotel in 1918 and an apartment building 10 years later. At one point, it was used to keep bodies when the funeral home across the street ran out of space. When he bought the house in 2007, James says people told him stories about when they used to live there.
They said they used to lay in their beds scared to death when they were younger because they would hear voices, noises, and then the girl said, I used to hear the dresses shuffling up and down the stairs.
Another woman told him about the time she tried to rent one of the apartments.
The lady goes, the only one I have is the tower room. She goes, but you have to open up this window and open up this window because there's a friendly woman ghost. She likes to go in one window and out the other.
But nothing compares to what James says he experienced himself.
We couldn't figure out why things would get pulled out of the ceiling, things would be moved around in piles on the floor. I was painting the stairs. When I came back about 2.5 hours later, there were fingerprints. I got shivers again. There are fingerprints in the paint.
James says someone else bought the home 2 years ago, but nothing has been done to it since then. It simply sits at the corner of Jefferson and Bay Streets, seemingly empty and quiet. In Perry, Christina Resnick, WTXL ABC 27, dedicated to you.